What's up, party people? This is Jason White, CEO and founder of Witness Riches, the 700 Club. I'm here live again. We're going to be talking about credit building once again. And as I give you time to get in here, I want to share this on a couple of our pages. So bear with me one quick second. But I have some great information for you all tonight. We're going to be talking about, we're going to be talking about how to strategically improve your odds for approval with Tradelines. Okay, a lot of you are looking to build your credit, but your credit score may not be where you want it to be. And when you apply for a line of credit, you want to make sure that you protect the fifth component, your inquiries. So when you apply for it, you want to make sure that you are strategically applying for something that you know you're going to get approved for. And I'm going to talk to you all about that tonight. What's up, TR? How you doing? Where you from? Where are you from? All right, give me one quick second. Let me share this really quick. I'm excited. I'm not even supposed to be here right now. I'm excited. So I'm going to have maybe about 15, 20 minutes to share this information with you. And then whatever questions or concerns that you may have, leave in the comment area. Make sure you like and share. And if I'm unable to address your questions right now, I would try my best to reply to you by the next business day. Okay. Okay, Virginia, I appreciate that. Thank you for taking out the time with me tonight. All right, so I got that information. So everybody who's here with me, you're going to really enjoy this information because it's not like the typical information that you will find either by Googling or finding people on YouTube. This information is very strategic. I like to share insight that other people don't share. Our information is very non-generic, very specific, and it's going to help you set yourself up for success, especially when it comes to credit building, okay? So a lot of you are in the process of improving your credit score, and when you are applying for a new trade line, what is a new trade line? A trade line is an account that reports payment history on your credit report, okay? These could be car notes, mortgages, student loans, credit cards, line of credit. Anything that reports payment history on your credit report is considered a trade line. And in order for you to improve your credit score, you need information reporting on your credit report, okay? So what do you do when you are working on your credit and you want to apply for a trade line, but you don't know if you're going to get approved? You set yourself up for success. That's what you do, okay? So basically, what I'm going to talk to you about is how you can, really improve your odds of approval by doing a few things. Okay, one, you want to do some research. You want to figure out, the line of credit that you want. Let's say that you want to open up a USAA credit card. You want to know where exactly they're going to pull your credit report from. Okay, because as you're working on your credit, it will be a total waste of time if you have a 750 credit score with TransUnion, but USAA actually pulls your information from Equifax. That's irrelevant at that point, right? So you want to make sure that whatever you are applying for, that your credit score actually meets that requirement, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a little insight on these three accounts, USAA, Capital One, and Chase. And if you want insight on more accounts, you have to do me a favor. You have to actually either, one, get my new book, or two, access the free training. All that information is in the description of this post. And, I'm going to give you some brief information for free. And I'm also going to give you more information once you actually, take action and begin to work on your credit using our resources, okay? So anyway, let's say that you are looking to obtain a USAA credit card and, you're working on your credit, but you don't know where to pull it from. Some research would definitely help you, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some insight, okay? So we have Experian, TransUnion, Equifax. These are the three major credit reporting agencies in America, in the world, and USAA pulls information exclusively from, which one of these three do you think? Is it Experian, TransUnion, or Equifax? I'm a very impatient guy. I'm going to answer it for you. It is My handwriting is terrible. Equifax. They pull from Equifax. So if you are looking to obtain a USAA credit card, you want to make sure that your Equifax credit score and credit report is A1, because if it's not, you're wasting your time. You're wasting the inquiry, okay? So you want to be strategic with who you pull, with who you are actually trying to acquire, because if you are trying to, work with USAA and your Experian and TransUnion is A1, but your Equifax credit score is trash, you're going to get denied, okay? So you want to make sure you set yourself up for success by knowing where they get their information from, okay? So USAA pulls exclusively from Equifax. So make sure if you're trying to apply for a USAA credit card, your Equifax credit score is A1. Capital One, who do you think they pull from? So Capital One is a little different. They actually use two credit bureaus. They pull from Experian and Equifax. Okay, so when you are looking to obtain a Capital One credit card, you want to make sure that these two credit scores are A1. Otherwise, your chances of getting approved is very small. Okay, and then lastly, we have Chase. Who do they pull from? Yeah. This is some good information. They don't like you, huh, Lores? So Chase pulls exclusively from Experian. Okay? So when you are looking to, improve your credit score and acquiring trade lines through these specific creditors, the information that you want to make sure is A1. You want to make sure that the credit bureaus that they pull from your credit score actually reflects their requirements, okay? And if your credit score is not where it needs to be, then you should not be wasting your inquiries applying for these accounts. You want to make sure you are strategic with everything you do, and make sure you set yourself up for success by knowing where they get their information, okay? If you don't know where they get their information, don't guess, okay? Because hope is the worst strategy to have, because oftentimes when we hope for things to happen, they rarely happen, and we end up putting ourselves in a deeper hole. So make sure you protect your inquiries. They're 55 points, 10% of your credit score, and at the end of the day, you can make sure you set yourself up for success by applying for accounts that you're going to get approved for, so that you don't hurt your inquiries and apply for 20 accounts that are connected with a credit score that sucks, okay? So as you are working on your credit, it's important that you know this information. For people who are a part of our Credit Builder Secret community, they have information regarding creditors and where they pull from. And what I want to do is I want to make that available to all of you. So in the description, I have information regarding the Credit Builder Secrets free training that you can all acquire for no fee at all. And through this free training, I'm going to teach you on how to build your credit, what you should be focusing on, and more of a step-by-step process that you can implement right away, so that you can begin to improve your credit scores. And once you become a part of that community, I will give you access to our full list of creditors and where they pull from, so that you can set yourself up for success and making sure that when you are looking to obtain a line of credit through these companies, you know where they get their information from, and you can make sure that you focus on those specific credit reports that are connected with these companies, so that you can improve your odds of getting approved, okay? So make sure you click the link associated to this description, and enroll and sign up for that free training. Also, even better news, I just wrote a book. I wrote a book called Credit Builder Secrets, and it's now available for purchase. Until the end of the month, I'm allowing people to buy it for only $10. The original price is going to be $19.99. So if you are someone who is looking for information on how to improve your credit score up to 200 points, you want to get my Credit Builder Secrets book and use that information. So that information is also included in the description area. If you got $10, instead of wasting it on a Big Mac tomorrow, how about you use it to acquire some new knowledge, okay? So make sure you, support your boy and buy my new book for just $10. I will really appreciate it. You're gonna get a lot of great information. It's over 150 pages of absolute information that will help you improve your credit score. Larez, I appreciate your support. And everybody else who supports me, I appreciate you all. And for you to be here is even bigger because you're allowing me to continue to, plant information into you so that you can grow into a strong tree with a great credit score, okay? I know that was a terrible metaphor. I tried and it sucked. Anyway, what kind of questions do I have in regards to credit building? Credit repair we'll talk about another day, but this is specifically on how to build your credit. Do I have any questions? What's up, Mike? How you doing? All right, I have multiple screens up so that I can make sure I keep up with the comments. But do I have any questions, concerns in regards to credit building? Basically, we just talked about how to set yourself up strategically to get approved for lines of credit by making sure that you know where they're pulling the information from, so that when you are acquiring their line of credit, your credit score meets their requirement, okay? And typically with line of credits like USAA, Capital One, Chase, your credit score needs to be well above at least a 640. And if your credit score is not at a 640, at least you should not be trying to apply for these credit cards because you're wasting your time, okay? Okay, let me see. We got questions. Give me one quick second. Let me pull up the screen. All right. Let me see. So, Larez asks, how does this apply for building business credit? So the thing about business credit is a lot of these business accounts that are out here will not approve you without making a personal guarantee. A personal guarantee is basically stating that if the business fails, you are allowing us to come after you personally to satisfy this debt. And a lot of creditors out there that supply businesses with credit, they want to make sure that your personal credit score is well in shape. So when you are looking to apply for a business line of credit, you want to make sure your personal credit score is where it needs to be so that you can get approved, okay? And if it's not, you need to work on building your credit score. And one thing that this will definitely help you with in knowing where creditors pull from as you are looking to add new trade lines, add more positive payment history, lower your credit utilization, you want to make sure that you strategically set yourself up to win by pulling from accounts that are connected with better credit scores of yours. And if you don't know that information and you waste your inquiries, you're losing 10% of your credit score just on inquiries alone, okay? And by you knowing where to pull from, that inquiry won't be put to waste because, yes, it's 10% of your credit score, but by acquiring a new line of credit, you're going to impact payment history, which is 35% of your credit score. And because these are credit cards, you're also going to impact credit utilization, which is 30% of your credit score as well, okay? Yes, very important. Now, there are some business line of credits that don't, use a personal guarantee, but those are pretty hard to get because you also need to prove that your business is making money, making a profit. And if it's a new business, you have yet to prove that. And that's why it's important to build your personal credit score so that you can shorten that time frame of being approved in the future, okay? So let me see, what other kind of questions do we have? What are some things that we should look into in order to build our credit score? Let me see who asked that. Andrevia. Hopefully I pronounced that right. So things that you want to look into is, one quick second, I got something for you. Is this, okay? These are the 5 components of your credit score. Payment history, credit utilization, length of history, credit file mix, and inquiries, okay? So as you can see here, let me get this right. So as you can see, the lowest your credit score can be is a 300. The highest it can be is an 850. Okay, that means you have 550 points that you can actually influence on your credit score. And what you want to do is you want to positively influence each of these 5 components as you are building your credit score. This is funny, right? Okay, so the thing is, people are when they're trying to improve their credit scores, they're not really focusing on these components. They're just focused on trying to get a whole bunch of accounts instead of actually focusing on these 5 components. Okay, so payment history is all about paying your bills on time. The thing is, not just any bill. We're talking about bills that are associated with a line of credit and reporting on your credit report. If you pay a utility bill on time, yes, that's great, but that won't be reported on your credit report. So you want to make sure that whatever line of credit or whatever bill you have is also attached to a creditor that reports payment history, okay? So that's important. 2, credit utilization, 30% of your credit score. A lot of people don't believe in credit cards. And because so, they never acquire them, and they miss out on 30% of their credit score that they could be up, 165 points. Then we have length of history. You want to start building your history, acquiring accounts, and showing creditors that you keep your word. Then we have credit file mix. A lot of people, they only have installment accounts on the credit report, so they're not really maximizing this component by acquiring different kinds of accounts. And then inquiries, people are maximizing their inquiries by applying for accounts that they know they're not going to get approved for because they don't know where it's coming from. So your focus should be on maximizing each of those 5 components to your advantage, okay? And in my training, which is associated to this video, the link is already provided. I'm going to teach you exactly what you need to do to build your credit score, okay? This is a free training. If you want that information, I highly advise that you click the link and register right away, okay? Let me see what other kind of questions we have. All right, no more questions. So again, my book just dropped. Make sure you click the link associated to this video. Acquire my book, only $10. Everybody has $10. Make sure you don't waste it on a Big Mac and instead waste it on the True Mac and get my new book, Credit Builder Secrets. I will really appreciate it. All right. Thank you all for your time. I'm going to try, you don't see the link? All right. The link is there. It's in the description, not in the comment area, but the description of what this whole video is about, okay? And if you still can't find it, I will make sure I include it in the comments just to help you out in that area. But again, thank you all for your time. I'm really pumped up. I love sharing this passion with you all. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to us. Give us a call, 419-824-0004. We're open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? You can also, communicate with us via the Facebook page or through the messenger or, send us a smoke signal. That works too, all right? Thank you all for your time. Again, my name is Jason White. Buy my book, register for the free training, get my information. It's going to help you. I'm out. Peace.